Time now for the Avera Orthopedics postgame show on Midco Sports Network.
South Dakota State takes round one this weekend, 64-45 final as the Jackrabbits get to 7-0 in Summer League play. Aaron Johnston joins us down on the floor. And AJ, just talk a little bit about the defensive performance by your team tonight.
Well, I thought that was really the difference for us. You know, offense, I thought we were very good too, but our defense, I thought, was excellent throughout the game. Even when we had stretches there where we couldn't get a basket, we defended, I thought, really well. They are a very good offensive rebounding team, and I think that kept them in at a time, so we'll have to improve that part of it. But I thought we did a good job of trying to get the ball in places where it's better for our defense. So really good game plan. Coach Jewett, Coach Lewick really worked on that. I thought our team really bought into it. They deserve a lot of credit because they executed on that side really well.
Well, AJ, I thought the separation in this game, though, came from your bench in the first half. You had 21 points off the bench. Maddie Velastin, and you look at what she did shooting the basketball along with Stapleton, coming in, hitting those threes. How huge a lift was that for you guys offensively to get those two hitting those threes in the first half?
You know, anytime the ball goes in the basket, it's good for everybody. And Sid and Maddie have practiced really well. You know, we do have confidence in them, and we've been trying to use some different rotations. I think we felt comfortable with them this weekend. We really felt, USD is a very good defensive team, and they help incredibly well. They're very aggressive to the ball. So we felt like we needed to have shooters on the floor. We tried to talk about that this week, that they were going to have some opportunities out there. And 100% right, in that first half, they were a huge lift for us. The second half, though, I think we got going. Obviously, the free throw line was important for us, but we had really good balance in that second half, too. I thought we played really good, gritty basketball. We turned it over a little bit too much in the first half. Second half, I thought we were a little better with that. But you're right, that they were fantastic for us, and we'll need them. That's an area of our game I think we've been a little up and down with.
All right, AJ, we appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow night. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, Bradley. Yeah, AJ's always talked about we need other contributions beside Maya Sellen. He wasn't probably expecting, as you said, Maddie Velastin and Sydney Stapleton with their big contributions tonight.
Yeah, I mean, those were two players, again, that only average about 4 points a game, and they come in and they hit 5 threes in the first half. And that was the thing that really created the separation. Then the free throw line kind of in the third quarter especially kind of blew it open. But without those threes, I mean, SDSU doesn't have the comfort that they have going into the locker room, and I think that really helped motivate them in the second half.
South Dakota State had a 9-point lead at halftime. Let's take a look at the second half highlights here, brought to you by Avera Orthopedics. And the third quarter was really when South Dakota State blew it open. But Hannah Shervin, among other Coyotes tonight, the shots just did not fall as they have all season. She ends up with 10 points and 15 rebounds. But took a lot of shots to get there tonight, Brad.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is she took a lot of shots, 16 of them to get those points.
Tylee Irwin at the other end for the Jackrabbits. Hit a couple of threes. 12 points tonight for Irwin.
Well, Irwin's just been so efficient offensively, and she was again tonight. Only 8 shots to get those points. Had 7 rebounds also on the defensive end, so she was terrific there too.
So a dozen for Irwin, and then Maya Sellen had 7 points in that first quarter to get South Dakota State started. Ends up with 17 on the night.
Well, the thing is, Sellen doesn't always have to be scoring throughout the game. I mean, she scores in bursts, a little bit at the beginning, and really got it going again in the third quarter. Here's the thing, though, 9 assists to really help her team offensively distributing the ball, too, tonight.
Final numbers brought to you by CU Mortgage Direct. And again, the shooting just not where it's been for South Dakota tonight. Under 30% overall, 2 of 20 at the three-point line. And again, those Jackrabbit threes, 3 of them from Sydney Stapleton, a couple more from Maddie Velastin in that first half.
Yeah, and SDSU getting it going from those players from the 3, huge difference. And then, you flip it the other way, and USD's not going to go 2 for 20 again from the three-point line. They had several great looks that just didn't go in. I tell you the thing, though, South Dakota's going to talk about, though, and that's being more aggressive, getting that free throw number back in their favor. That's usually a stat they usually dominate and win, and they didn't tonight. Some of that may have been a little bit of how that game got called a little bit in the third quarter. It was some odd calls at times, but SDSU did a nice job really being the aggressive team tonight, and that's ultimately why they did get the win.
Yeah, total fouls, 19 for South Dakota, 16 for South Dakota State, but they piled up on the Coyotes in that third quarter. That's where that free throw discrepancy came from. But 16 for Liv Korngable tonight to lead South Dakota, 17 for Sellen for the Jackrabbits. They will do it again Tomorrow night, we will be here for the Coyotes and the Jacks round 2 on Saturday evening. Men's game is coming up a little later on here on Midco Sports Network.